School, in conjunction with our PTO, is once again participating in the Booster Fun Run, sponsored by Booster, the leading school fundraiser in America. This is our 4th year working with Booster. For the last 3 years, we have reached our fundraising goals, allowing us to enhance our cultural programs and be able to finance our field trips here at Potter School. This year, we have set a fundraising goal of $25,000 so that we can make some playground enhancements and add some sensory equipment throughout our building to help students with self-regulation. The most exciting thing about Booster is the character education that comes with the program. This year's theme is Grand Land Adventure, a national parks theme all about building character through the rugged beauty and wild wonders of the great outdoors. By exploring some of the most iconic national parks in America, students will learn how to live a life of adventure and character. This year's character lessons will teach kids about gratitude, stewardship, bravery, perseverance, wonder, and resolution. So, today is our Booster Kickoff Rally. Come on in and join us.
If we reach the 50-state challenge, you will get to, look at all the staff here, look around the staff, the teachers, the teacher assistants, everyone, look around. If we get all 50 states on field day, you'll get to soak a staff member in our soaking station. As it's a fun run, for 30 seconds we are going to run in place. Ready, set, go. Running.
How does this work? Potter students register on mybooster.com and begin to collect pledges for the fun run that they will do here on Wednesday, March 22nd. Pledges are collected online, and we have many challenges to encourage folks to participate. Our first challenge is that if we get 80% of our students registered, we will have a special theme day here at Potter. The theme is Bring Your Own Stuffed Animal to School Day. Another challenge is our 50-state challenge. If we get a pledge from all 50 states, we will have 2 special events. One, at the conclusion of the fun run on Wednesday, Mrs. McHenry and I will get silly stringed. Then in the spring, students will have the opportunity to soak a staff member at our specially designed soak station. Our last challenge relates to our fundraising goal. If we reach the $25,000, we will have a special movie day here at Potter, right here on our big screen. Just an FYI, we have met all 3 challenges the last 3 years. So come on, Potter School, let's go for year 4.
Hi everyone, it's Principal Liz Correa here from the Joseph Demello School, and I have some exciting news to share with all of you.
And I'm Erin Kaler. I'm a 4th grade teacher here at Demello School.
Today we had a huge celebration at the Demello School for our students who have been working so hard in our ST Math program. ST Math is an online program that our students work on between 10 and 15 minutes a day, and they work on non-verbal puzzles that take them through various mathematical concepts. And our students here at Demello School love ST Math, and they really, really love our Penguin ST Math mascot, Gigi. So back in February, we challenged our students to complete 60,000 ST Math puzzles for the month. By the time we got to February vacation, our students had completed 80,000, and they knew if they met or exceeded their goal, they'd have a special visit from Gigi the Penguin, and that's what we did today. And I have with me today Erin Kaler, who's a fabulous 4th grade teacher whose students love ST Math, and she's going to tell you a little bit about what it looks like in her classroom.
This is our 3rd year using ST Math in the 4th grade. At first, the kids were a little reluctant, and they struggled in the first few years. And I've noticed within the last 2 years, but especially this year, the kids are much more comfortable with the program. They actually enjoy it more. They do still struggle at times, but they're more willing to ask each other for help and talk about their struggles that they're facing. And they're starting to notice a connection between the visual pieces that they're doing in the ST Math with the core program that we are also doing in class. Sometimes the concepts that they're doing are coming after a lesson that we've done, let's just say on adding and subtracting fractions, or maybe it's a concept that they haven't learned yet, but then they end up seeing it again later. So they're getting much more familiar with how the program runs, and they're seeing the connections. They're enjoying it when they actually make the connections, and they feel proud of themselves. They feel like almost like they're doing much better with this program that they and they really do love the challenges. We are a competitive group, and they love the themes that we have each month. It's always something different. They like the Gigi visits a lot, and they really are doing a great job. They don't just do it in class. We tend to have a blocked off time during the school day, but they're still doing it at home. We have kids that do many more hours than they even need to, because they really enjoy the program.
And next we're going to have Mr. Hill talk about what he loves about ST Math and what he sees in our classroom as he's walking through the building each day.
Thank you, Ms. Correa. Mr. Hill, Assistant Principal here at Demello, talking more about Gigi. One of the most favorite things that I like to see is when going into classrooms, seeing students actively engaged in their Gigi, working very hard, working on their math with their whiteboards out. And, ways that we're working to encourage and motivate them. We have our Gigi posters, which are beautiful, and we hang in our main hallways. And another thing that we're doing is we've put together a March Madness bracket where we tally the average puzzle counts from each classroom, and we count them on Friday. And based off of those counts, we then make the next week's bracket. So it's a little fun as we enter into March Madness. So overall, we're really enjoying Gigi, and we're just happy to share. So looking forward to speaking with all of you next month.
Hi everyone, I'm Audra Thomas, one of the assistant principals at the Quinn School, and this is what we have going on this month. So our state testing, our MCAS exams are happening this month for our grades 3, 4, and 5 students. One highlight is that there's nothing really for the students to study for the MCAS exam. They're learning all of the standards here at school. So we do have MCAS dates that are really important, just so you know when MCAS is occurring. So students are tested in both ELA, so English Language Arts, and math. There are 2 sessions of ELA and 2 sessions of math for grades 3 and 4. And then there are 2 sessions of ELA and math for grade 5, but we also add science. So for grade 5 students, they also have 2 sessions of science. So for our MCAS dates, for grade 3 for ELA, it's March 28th and April 11th. For math, it's April 25th and May 2nd. For grade 4 for ELA, it's March 30th and April 6th. And for math, it's April 27th and May 4th. And for grade 5, our ELA is March 29th and April 3rd. Math is April 26th and May 3rd. And for science, it's May 5th and May 9th. If for some reason your child is not feeling well on the day of MCAS, please do not stress. We do have MCAS makeups, so no worries there. Tips and tricks for our MCAS students the night before their testing. As always, please make sure that your child is eating a good dinner, goes to bed early. Sometimes students like to watch TV before bed or watch their iPad on the night before MCAS. Maybe reading a book would be a better choice for them so they can get some sleep early on. Please talk to your child if they're feeling stressed out or if they're afraid for the test. We never want a student to feel that way. So listening if they're feeling, a little bit of anxiety and talking them through. We really just want them to do their best. And that's all that they can do, and that's fine. For the day of the test, if you can, as always, make sure your child is eating a good breakfast. Getting to school on time is really important for those days. Make sure to leave enough time in the morning so that they're not feeling rushed. Again, remind them to do their best and take their time. This really is just one snapshot of a much larger picture, and we really don't want any students or staff, for that matter, to feel stressed about this test. The students are ready, they're prepared. We have an amazing instructional technology specialist, Kate Powers. We have incredible teachers here. They're making sure that students are ready to go. If they're taking it on the computer, we're making sure that Kate Powers is going into the classrooms. So they're going to be ready. So that's our update for this month. Can't wait to see you guys next month. Bye.
Hello, this is Peter Rossi from the Dartmouth Middle School, the new principal as of February 1st, and I wanted to talk a little bit about some exciting things we have going on towards the end of March and through April here at DMS. We're going to be having our first school dance on March 24th, Friday, 6:30 to 8, and the following week, March 30th and 31st, we'll be doing the drama production of Newsies Junior, the musical. So we hope you can come on out to those events. Looking into April, on April 3rd through the 10th, we have our book fair. And April 11th and 12th will be MCAS for our ELA for grades, all grades. April 13th will be our poetry night, which will take place at 6 o'clock in the library. And on April 14th, our unified basketball game, staff versus students, at 2:30 in the gym. April 17th through the 21st, we'll be on break for spring break. And then we come back on April 28th with PTO family night in the gym from 6 to 9 o'clock. On April 31st, we'll be having our unified basketball game versus Fairhaven at 2:30 in the gym. All students are welcome. At this point, we're going to turn it over to first-year teacher Miss Amanda Meehan. She is a Dartmouth Middle School difference maker for the month of March.
Hi, I'm Miss Meehan, and I teach 7th grade ELA here at Dartmouth Middle School. I'm this month's difference maker, and I've been told that a difference maker is someone who is kind, helpful, and positive. I try to come to work each day to bring those values to my students and to my other staff. This is my first year at Dartmouth Middle School, and I am loving it. I worked for 3 years in New Bedford, and this has been a great transition for me. I love making the kids smile and doing as much as I can to help the other teachers to make Dartmouth a rare place.
Hi everyone, welcome to DHS's Principal's Update. I'm Ryan Shea. I'm here with Ms. Charvier as well, our Associate Principal, and we're going to talk about what's going on at the high school. We're going to use our strands of school improvement as our topic of discussion. So when we talk about sense of belonging, Ms. Charvier?
Well, we've done a lot of work with our sense of belonging at Dartmouth High School. The advisory design team, which is made up of teachers from almost every content area. We've designed a student climate survey to just get a feel for, the students' experience here at DHS and how we can support them and our faculty, as well as we have created a survey along with the district for our continuing work on a portrait of a learner, which is basically our promise to our students to provide them with the skills that they need to be successful when they graduate from Dartmouth High School. So it's exciting work, and we're getting a lot of great student feedback, finding out how they feel here at DHS. So we're looking forward to seeing the data and moving forward with supporting our students and faculty.
Our other two strands, grade appropriate instruction and monitor understanding. When we talk about those, we've really focused those on our PDs, on our half days, the Wednesday half days that we've had, where we've really worked with our teachers and brought in outside providers, as well as some of our most talented in-school staff to run PD sessions to really target those areas of growth. Ms. Xavier, you want to talk about some stuff from your office?
Yes, well, some important assessment updates. Our sophomores are preparing for the English Language Arts MCAS. They'll be participating in an infrastructure test in March, which is basically a dress rehearsal, so we can make sure all of our technology is up and running for the MCAS administration. In addition to that, we will also be holding the MCAS ELA administration later in March on the 28th and the 29th. And we are confident that our students will do well and they are prepared.
So we're just going to talk about some important dates. A lot of it revolves around our seniors, as this is a special time for them to celebrate and what their seniors weeks, last 2 weeks of school looks like for them. But there are other dates out there. So April 9th through May 12th, prom tickets are on sale. Our seniors will have to have two forms. One is their transportation form, and the other one is a guest form if they need it. April 12th is the DEF Spelling Bee. We encourage everyone to come out, support the teachers, the community. It's a fun event for all and is a great fundraiser for the schools. May 4th through the 6th is Mamma Mia. The Dartmouth High School Theater Company puts on a great show, and we're really excited about it. Tickets are already on sale at dartmouththeaterco.com. May 11th is our annual art show from 6 to 8 in the Carl Lynch Activity Center. For the rest of our seniors, this is kind of the dates that really ramp up for them. May 22nd is their yearbook party. May 24th is their awards night. May 26th is our seniors' last day. It's their sign-out day. May 31st, they'll have a graduation practice and their senior stroll. One of my favorite days of the year is our seniors get to go back to their elementary and middle schools and walk through the halls and see their former teachers and be role models to our students in our younger grades. June 1st is our senior prom at Wyndham Newport Hotel, and after prom is right after that, another one of our favorite events. We end our year with a senior sunset on Saturday at Upon-a-Gansett Beach from 7:30 to 8:30. We end just kind of close end the door. And then lastly, one of the most important days is graduation day, and that's going to be June 4th at 11 a.m. at the high school. And so that's what we got going on for the remainder of the year. We're really excited for some other stuff to happen throughout the year, but we will see you all soon and can't wait to share more information with you. Have a great one.
Thank you.